Hi guys, this is Marcus once again, back with another part of Let's Play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, where in this part we are going to be doing perhaps the most beautiful homeworld in Spyro 2, or in the Reignited version anyway, the Winter Tundra. So we're just going to speak to Alora, because we haven't actually done it yet, believe it or not, so we'll do it right now.
Spyro, keep collecting those orbs. We can't send you to Dragon Shores until you have enough. Not only will the orbs help power the super portal, but they'll help you break into the castle.
Okay, so we're just going to go around and collect gems in each area. This is probably going to be a very short part today, because obviously this is quite a small homeworld compared to the others, so I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't understand. I don't know if you guys keep doing that as well, but I always keep trying to super flame or head bash those tree stumps because, I mean, they look like the tree stump in, what's the level called? Lofty Castle from Spyro 1, so I can understand why it's very easy to confuse. And I believe that we should be able to fully complete this homeworld for the simple reason I now have enough orbs, so that's at least one cool thing that we can do. So I mean, look at this, this is just beautiful, the far mountains, oh my gosh, oh, you know, the clouds. Winter Tundra is definitely a beautiful world. I'm actually kind of torn which one actually looks more pretty, Autumn Plains or Winter Tundra, because they've actually made it look so much more pretty in Reignited. So I have Moneybags right there, but we're not going to speak to him yet because I don't think today we're going to be doing the Speedway, so. And also this part is probably going to be the only part I'm going to upload this week because things have sort of like, I might be a bit missing in action because holidays started again, so I'm kind of away, so you'll have to excuse me on that one. And of course, never forget to head bash that rock. That's something I always keep doing, because you're always forgetting to head bash the rock, which is not at all something that you want to be doing, because I've done that multiple times and I ended up missing an orb, so please don't be me, and please don't do that. So this is where Cloud Temples is, and this is one of the only ice skating sections. I believe it's just this and the one in Colossus. That's the only ice skating they have in Spyro 2. Oh, apart from the Yak Challenge in Metropolis. Well, I believe that's just it.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
But we're not going to do any Cloud Temples yet. I think we might do this in the next part after the Speedway. I'm not too sure, but I don't exactly know. Is there ice skating in the Crystal Popcorn Challenge in Magna Cone? I don't think there is. You'll have to correct me on that one, but I personally don't think there is. But inside this castle area looks really cool, and I definitely like this sort of like haze and mist coming out of the portals. That's actually something I've not noticed since just recently, but regardless of that anyway, we're nearly done for gems in this area, because I mean this is quite quick, because this is only indeed a very small homeworld, so with the homeworld not having that much of a footprint, it doesn't take long to complete.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
And hey, Professor, how did you get there so quick? I didn't see you pass me when I came from the Cloud Temples portal, which is really weird. Please excuse me, allergies. But anyway, this is where you can now do a new flying glitch, which I've been trying over and over again, but unfortunately it's not working because I think my load times on my PS4 are not quick enough, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to get the glitch to work, unfortunately.
Alright, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
And that's kind of a shame, for the simple reason I wanted to listen to the dialogue where you don't have enough orbs, but basically what you do is you glide and you keep like pausing until you get onto the first frame of Ripto's arena. My loading times aren't quick enough, but actually thinking about it, I do have a hybrid hard drive laying around, which is supposed to be a little bit quicker than not as fast as solid state drive, but I'd say almost as fast. I'd say sort of like a compromise between an SSD and a normal hard drive. And this of course is where the swimming in the air glitch. I'm not exactly too sure how to trigger it, but anyway, so what I'm going to do after this part, I'm actually going to try and move this game over onto another hard drive, well, the hybrid drive externally plugged in through the USB port on my PlayStation 4 to see if I can get that to work. See if it gives me fast enough loading times in order to do the infinite fly glitch. So I'm missing some gems, which I wouldn't expect I would have been doing, but obviously I have. Because I know Noel McDavid moved her Spyro Reignited game over onto an external drive, and it worked fast for her. I believe it's a 4TB drive, and which I don't think is a hybrid drive by any means at all, so that actually gives me a little bit of hope that I can actually get this glitch to work, which hopefully I should be able to do, because I mean, I've been dying to try this glitch, and wow, I didn't exactly know that this whirlwind took you up here. I actually thought it took you over there, so obviously it's not round there, so where is that gem? Ah, please don't tell me it's glitched again. Oh no, just there. Ah, awesome. So that is now Winter Tundra now fully completed, but speaking of which, I think I'm actually going to do the Speedway as well. Canyon Speedway, because I don't want to make this part too short. And Canyon Speedway is indeed one of the shortest speedways in the game. So I believe we've got to pay money bags right here, and I believe this is the last time we pay money bags. I might be wrong, but anyway.
One last speedway adventure for you, Spyro. It's not that expensive, you know.
So sure, I'll pay 200
Chosen
gems.
wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
So I'm like, yeah, you can have my gems one last time, because A, it makes the number a perfect 4,000, so it's kind of like satisfying for my OCD. But also I believe it's one of the last times, if not the last time. I don't exactly know if you have to pay him in any of the 4 levels. I know you don't have to pay him in Mystic Marsh, but I'm not sure about the other 4, but anyway, here we go with Canyon Speedway, the last speedway in the game, so hopefully, wish me luck on this, I shall get it this time round. And also in this part as well, I'm actually using my Alpine Green controller, which I finally got replaced, because as you may or may not know, unfortunately I received a faulty one, which had loud vibration, rattle, and also had sharp edges. However, this new controller is now perfect, the Alpine Green DualShock 4, which is indeed a really nice controller. Well, a really nice controller colour. I like it just as much as my Magma Red controller. You know, better than the boring old black controllers, you know. I know Noel has the gold controllers, but I believe coloured controllers are nice. I might get the gold next. Hopefully I can get this first time around, because it's mainly these birds that are really hard, so can I get a skill point? Yes! Nice! Awesome. So that's a skill point now collected, so I'm just going to have to click retry and do the other challenge. And unfortunately I've got a bit of bad news for my computer as well. I don't exactly know what it's going to mean for these Let's Plays. Hopefully it doesn't last too long, but I've been having some problems with it lately, because as you may know, earlier on this year, unfortunately, the power supply went faulty and it shorted out and fried the battery. Fortunately that's all it was, but I'm not sure if it's going to cause any other problems. But now the left click on my trackpad no longer works. It's now just spongy. Well, the right click works, but it's really spongy feel. You can still left click, but you just have to tap. It makes it very awkward to drag and drop, so that's a real shame. I had to strip the whole computer down just to get the right click to work again. It was a really complex matter stripping the computer down. It was a really scary process. I thought I'd messed it up and I won't get it to work again, so fortunately the computer's working fine now, so well, it is, hopefully.
Alright, Spyro, are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
So here we go.
Okay, Spyro, here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
So here we go. That's that. To be honest, I need a new computer soon anyway, I'd have thought. It still performs perfectly fine, but it's just... it's actually falling apart. The whole like casing, the plastic casing is cracking and falling to pieces, so... it does actually look pretty much wrecked. It probably wouldn't even get the 99p starting bid on eBay. If it's that bad condition. I don't think I'd get another MSI again anyway, but... we get enough on that, but this challenge here can be quite tricky. I'd say it's one of the hardest mini games in the game. It looks easy, but sometimes objects can move over a bit, and to me the controls seem a little bit inaccurate. I do find it better to use the analog stick on these challenges, but I still enjoy this challenge anyway. I mean, like this for example. It seems a bit inaccurate with the shooting. No. Right, I'm gonna have to retry that again.
That's okay. It's pretty tough to hit them all. Let's go.
So I'll try that again. That was that was a pretty terrible attempt. But this Speedway minigame can take a few tries to get right. It's more the getting the aim precise, because it does require precision, this challenge. I mean, to be honest, yeah, it is. I'd say it's not as bad as the, I'd say the hardest one is perhaps the one in Nicer Speedway. Not too sure, but I'm never really a Speedway fan myself, but I actually quite like Canyon Speedway. I'd say Canyon Speedway is my favourite, especially with the lava and the rocks. Definitely another example of a level that looks better in Reignited as opposed to the original. And I'm one of those people who actually prefer Reignited to the original games. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but... well, it might be for some. Although I do prefer Insane.
Nailed all the targets.
Sorry, no.
Must be because you had such a good pilot.
I much prefer the original games of Crash to Insane, so I suppose that's one thing. Especially Crash 2, but... so there we go. That is Canyon Speedway, now fully completed along with Winter Tundra. So now what we're going to do real quickly is just exit the level, and we're actually going to try to get the glitch on video, just to show you what happens. Of course, you know, this part is quite short, so I thought, and it is the only part I'm going to be uploading this week, unfortunately, but I just thought I might as well see if I can get the glitch real quick. So it does require precision. So I think I might just have one shot at this, I don't know, but I'll show you what happens with the loading times. Unfortunately, it is not good news at all, so... but never mind, I mean, it's always worth a shot anyway, so... I believe my progress is saved, because Reignited does indeed have autosave, which is a really neat feature. So, we're just going to go towards Ripto's Arena, we're going to jump, and we're going to glide, holding down, and keep gradually unpausing the game until it says Ripto's Arena. No. I entered the arena by accident. I did not want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a shortcut to where we was before. Okay, so here we are where we was before, so hopefully I can get it again this time. And try to get the loading screen thing right, so the pause menu bit right. Yes, that's good, yes, so exit. So now what I've got to do is I've got to listen very carefully for entering back into the Winter Tundra world. In fact, the way to do it is wait for the controller to vibrate a little bit. You'll feel a bump in the controller, and then you move forward after you feel that and charge into the portal. So let's see if we can get this. Okay, so back in Winter Tundra. So let's charge back into the portal real quick.
What? You again? Yep. If you want to test that power crystal.
So obviously now we're in the loading screen, as you can hear Spyro firing.
I like that idea. Dragon, you just see.
Yeah, it doesn't load fast enough, unfortunately for me, but you know, to be honest, I might actually give it another try, because that actually was quite a close one, so it's not going to hurt to try again. So unfortunately I've got to reload the game now, so what I'll do is I'll close the application and I will see you back there. Okay, so a few attempts later we are now back in the Winter Tundra world, so this time hopefully we can get the glitch, because I've actually been trying this for a bit now, so I mean I might as well try to see if I can get it. Because as I know this is quite a tricky glitch to get, so, and it does take quite a lot of practice, although I have been practicing for quite a while, so hopefully this time around I am lucky enough to get the glitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Alright, Spyro.
Yes, we spoke to you, Elora, so what we're going to do is we're going to start jumping and gliding real quick. No! No! Yes! Got it! Right, I've got the hard part done, so now all I've got to do is wait for the cutscene to reload, and hopefully it can work. And I've probably lost count the amount of times I've seen that cutscene by now, it's so annoying. Just trying to get this darn glitch to work. You see it goes out of sync? I don't understand why it keeps doing that.
Come back here, you useless animal!
Yes, we're back in the portal, so that's good.
Maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on
So
me?
hopefully this time we can get it, we just got to be quick enough.
Promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you just...
Yeah, I mean, the cutscene doesn't even finish. I mean, you can't even complete the dragon, you just sealed your fate, so that's obviously not good because my loading times aren't quick enough. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move Spyro Reignited Trilogy over onto the external hard drive and see if I can get better results with that. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this part where we did Winter Tundra as well as Canyon Speedway and also trying to attempt the glitch, but apart from that, I hope you all enjoyed this part, everyone. And of course, I will see you all in part 20, where we'll probably do Mystic Marsh or Cloud Temples, one of those two levels. So that will be part 19 of Let's Play Spyro 2 Reignited. So I will see you all in the next part.